Here's some good ones for you right here. This is from TheBigToyAuction.com. We've got 8 books for you, all different eras, all different styles, all different types, all fun, all coming at you in one lot, and all you have to do is head on over here and leave your bids. We're going to start off by showing you the quality and condition of each book. We know that you can't make it here. Some of you folks are bidding from as far away as Europe, Canada, different parts of America, the California, the Florida, the East and West Coast. So we know you can't. It's not feasible for you to drive in or fly in for just 1 or 2 lots. So we know if you were here, what you would do is you'd take a look. Hold it in your hands and hold it up to the light and look for little flaws and blemishes, any kind of imperfections, anything like that. So since you can't do it, we're going to do it for you. We are always happy to help. I'm going to point out little things like these ticks here, stress marks along the spine, and because we have, because we can do it, because we're here in the studio with the video camera, we can show the light from different angles in 3D. So you'll be able to see the photos in the catalog, the still photos, but also you'll be able to see things like this, where we do our wiggle jiggle technique to really bounce that light off of every surface so you can really see what's going on and know what's happening. I'm going to flip it over. So not only would you see the front, but if you were here with us, I'm sure you'd want to see the back. A lot of times online, any kind of online sales often don't show the back of the comics, especially if it's a non-major key or if it's a slabbed book. You see that little crease right there as the light shines off of it? You often don't get a chance to see it, but we want you to. And what almost no place that I know of does is show you the interiors. We're not going to show them all to you, obviously, for various reasons, including copyright issues. So what we are going to do is show you the quality and condition of the pages. That way, when you look at this, when I look at it, I might say that it is white, off-white, cream, any other color that it appears to be to me here in the studio, but you may look at that and disagree. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to take your word, your judgment, your best knowledge and expertise on this is what you should use to decide if you want this book or not. So that's why we allow you to see the inside and go, yeah, that's white or that's off-white or whatever it is that you judge it to be. The other thing is sometimes the staples will bring in moisture from the outside. They will rust, and that will cause issues in here. There's other issues that can occur. Ripping, dog-earing of the pages, other issues that you just would not know about if all we showed you was the front and perhaps the back, like a lot of places do, and that's fine. I understand why. So that's why we show you the internals, as well as if there are any kind of, in the 80s, more often they had the jeweler insert in a few that raise or decrease the prices. Some will have posters and stuff in there. And if there's anything like that, then you'll know about their existence or absence. So that's why we do it. We show you just a few for quality and condition purposes. And that'll do it. That is number 331 of the Avengers. We're going to do that for all 8 books. And we're going to do it as quick as we can. I want to rush through these, all the other 7 books. I don't want to use up too much of your time, but I also want you to get the full experience and see every inch of these books. So what we'll do is we film this in 1080p in HD video. So you can see that little bend right there. We do it in 1080p. Little stress marks here along the spine, so that you have that opportunity to go back. And if there's any part that I've moved over, as I wiggle jiggle our way down here with the light, you can go back and really do it in slow motion, see the light wiggle jiggle back and forth, and see things like this little spine issue. You can go forward, you can go back, you can focus on the books that you care about, zoom past the ones that you're not worried about. There's some schmutz right here. I want you to really, I don't know what that is, and I want you to focus on it. And then, of course, some issues right there. But that's what we're going to do. This is the Mighty Magnor from Malibu Comics, back in their infancy. With, is that Aragoni? Yeah, Sergio Brufane doing the work on this. I almost destroy the cover right there. I'm trying to point them out to you in my excitement. And then we flip it over here. Show you the back. Luckily, half of this, at least, is a nice dark cover. So it points out things like this little, quite a crease. Is that a tear? Nope. Not a tear, but it's definitely some kind of scuff. I suspect some gum or something got on there. Somebody removed it, so it seems to definitely pull away the color. Be aware of that. Stress on the spine, but nothing to home about. And then we'll show you the quality and condition of the pages inside. Even if the cover were absolutely a wreck and on fire, at least the inside you know is good and makes it a good reading copy. Moving on here to Incredible Hulk number 289. A white cover, so it's going to be tough. We'll do our best to shine that light on it, but it doesn't always want to reflect as much as we would like, so I'll point out a little bit of stress, a little bending right here. Runs the length down to about there. Let's check it out over here. I'll bring it up as close to the camera as we can without it going all bonkers. And we'll wiggle jiggle the light down. I'm not seeing too much Al Milgrom art. A little bit of stress right here and condition issues. Ah, there we go. There's something that you want to be aware of. Probably see it better from the top down, you see? Yeah, it looks like it got caught in something. All right, we'll show you this somewhat awful game. This Return of the Jedi. For the Atari? I think for the Atari 2600, right? Yeah. A little creasing right there. That same issue that we just saw on the front. Moving all the way down there. There's a early Abomination. And there you go. Quality and condition of those pages right there. We move on to, here we go, Spider-Man Unlimited. You know this is Spider-Man Unlimited featuring Carnage, number 1. This is the Maximum Carnage. It is big, it is thick, it is heavy, and it seems to be, so far, in great shape. Check out the corners. I really want to spend a little bit more time on this one, just because it's a little bit more of a key issue for you. There. Two little points. This is from 1993 with art by Ron Lim. Little bit of stressing right there. Let's get the light on it. Go. Show you the back. Looks pretty good. Nice dark cover, so holds up real well under that light. Let's take a look. So I want to point out it is how many pages here? Over 50. About 60 pages or so. So it's thicker than your regular book, and a lot of times that helps. It helps to keep the pages from getting too much spine stress. As we see, there's not a ton of spine stress on it, but there is some. Great book right there. I know a lot of you that want this for your collection. That's probably worth the price of admission on this whole lot right there. So be aware. Move on to the Mighty Thor. Here's some more By-Beast. We had some earlier in a previous lot. We're going to get some more. Let's bring them up to the light there. How about we zoom? Start with that corner like we often do. A little bending right there. Slight press issues here and there. And 2 major. Wiggle jiggle so you can see it. At least go back and zoom in later. See right there. A little bending at that corner. Pretty good. Let's check out the back. See some nice Legos there. Always a perennial favorite. And then we'll check out quality and condition of the pages. Any real condition issues there? Have it. As we move on to Superboy, number 15. Part of that Watery Grave saga where he's going up against what appears to be Suicide Squad members. You know today. And pretty good there. It's a little tough with this orange cover, but I'm not really seeing anything. This appears to be in pretty great shape. I'll point out a little bit of a stress mark right there. Here I'm not seeing anything. That's part of the artwork. Sometimes it'll catch you up. You think it's some kind of flaw, and it turns out it's just the artwork. That Wolverine cover, where you think that Wolverine has gotten inside of the comic book and has cut his way out. No, that's just the cover art. All right, so here you go. Quality and condition of the pages, again, looking pretty good. As we move on to Secret Origins, number 4 from July of '86. This one features Firestorm. To be fair, I don't really know much about the personality of Firestorm or either of his alter egos. I have a vague notion of his origin story, though. And that, I think, is what makes him unique. Not that he's nuclear powered, it's how he forms, and I think that's kind of awesome, and here you get a chance to read that story. If for some reason you're not a fan of Firestorm, I want to show that little bending right there at the corner. But I won't give it away. Hard to spoil the entire concept of a superhero, but I still won't give it away. Little bend right there. Well, little bend. It's a big bend. That's a large bend. I don't want to downplay it. There's a crease right there. Obviously, it got dog-eared. Will that press out? Yeah. Worth it to do so? Up to you. Pretty good. Of course, we don't want to give away any spoilers here as to the Secret Origin. That's the internals, the quality and condition of the pages. As we move on to the last book of this particular lot, this is The Adventures of Superman, number 521. Nice and square there at the corner. Maybe a little bit of a... oh, no, that's a printer's mark, isn't it? Yeah. Pull it this way, you can see. No, it's nice and straight. It's one of the printer's marks underneath. Makes it look like a bend. A little bit of a spine tick right there. I think that's about it. Maybe some stress right here. Ah, there we go. A little bit of a... Yep, bent over there. That's unfortunate. These corners down to the bottom. And a little stress on the back. We saw this earlier, but a little bit, we can see a little bit more right there. Lady, I don't know what you think you're doing there, but that's Superman. Knives are going to do a whole lot. All right, so we'll show you quality and condition of the pages. And that ought to do it. So that is all 8 of the books. You can get all 8 as one lot. One money, one bid is going to do it. One way to find it, and that is to head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. Leave your pre-bids right now. The auction is up and running. You can leave those pre-bids, and then when auction closes live, you will have the opportunity to defend your bids in real time against everybody else trying to get this away from you. Don't let them. You need to put this into your collection right now. We look forward to seeing you at the auction.